Your soulmate just realized they lost you because they trusted the wrong person. My child, listen closely to me, because I have seen the heavy tears you thought no one noticed. Your soulmate just realized they lost you because they placed their deep trust in the completely wrong person. They are sitting in total silence right now, feeling the sharp pain of walking away from the true blessing I meant for them. I have watched you wait patiently while they wandered down a dark path that only brought them sorrow and deep regret. They gave their heart to someone who deceived them, and now their eyes are fully open to the terrible mistake they made. Stay with me until the end, because I am going to reveal the exact sign I am placing in your daily path tomorrow. I have more to tell you, but first you must prepare your heart for what I am about to ask. The pain they feel over trusting the wrong person is the very tool I am using to break their stubborn human pride. This long season of separation was necessary so they could finally see your true value through the harsh lens of their own foolish choice. They are waking up in the quiet of the night, completely haunted by the sweet memory of your kindness and pure love. I am sending them sudden memories of your face to remind them of the safe harbor they foolishly abandoned for a storm. Keep listening closely to my voice, because I will soon tell you exactly how they are going to reach out to beg for your forgiveness. Jesus says, "Listening is not enough, my child. Soon I will show you the one thing that unlocks everything. I am working inside their deeply broken spirit to fix the damage caused when they blindly trusted the wrong person over you. You must clear your own mind of past hurts so your hands are completely empty and ready to receive this returning blessing." They really thought they were choosing a better path, but I allowed them to see the bitter truth of worldly deception. Now they finally know they lost the greatest gift I ever created for them, and they are crying out loudly for my help. Stay right here with me, because the final piece of this beautiful puzzle will be revealed to you before this message ends. There is a seal I am preparing for you. A final act of trust that covers your soulmate in protection you cannot see. They are terrified you will reject them because they know they chose the wrong person and carelessly threw away your beautiful heart. I am wrapping them in my grace right now, gently guiding their broken steps back to the door they never should have closed. Stay with me. Do not look away. What comes next is the key to your future together. They are finally understanding that the wrong person only ever wanted to use them, while you only ever wanted to purely love them. I am stripping away their blinders completely so they can clearly see the wonderful future they almost destroyed with their own hands. I am about to give you a task. It is simple, but it is sacred. And it will change everything. Your soulmate is preparing to confess how much they deeply regret trusting the wrong person, and you must be spiritually ready. Open your quiet spirit to my voice right now, because the exact moment of their joyful return is closer than your next breath. The final seal task is here. Before you scroll away, pause for just a second. If something in this message felt like it was meant for you, if it brought you a breath of peace, a quiet hope, or even a tiny bit of comfort, that wasn't by chance. Each message is the result of 6 to 11 hours of reading, thinking, praying, and writing. Every word is chosen carefully, hoping it finds someone who needs it. And if it reached you today, it's because someone else's kindness helped make it possible. Right now, there's a person you may never meet who feels invisible, tired, or close to giving up. Tomorrow, a message like this might be the only thing that whispers, "Hold on. You're not alone." Your gift can put that whisper into the world. If this moved you, please click the link in the description and give whatever you can. No amount is too small, every gift is simply you saying, "Keep going. This matters. Thank you for being here." Because of you, someone else might find the strength they need tomorrow. The Lord says, "You have felt a sudden warmth in your chest recently, and that was me comforting you while they wept in profound sorrow." They finally admit to themselves that trusting the wrong person cost them the only true peace they ever knew in this difficult life. I am removing the toxic influence from their life right now so they can run back safely to your waiting, faithful arms. Every time you felt a sudden drop in your stomach, it was your spirit feeling the exact moment they realized their massive failure. They looked at the wrong person and saw nothing but cold lies, instantly remembering how much warm truth you always offered them. Do not turn away from this video, because I am about to tell you the specific words they will speak when they call. I am washing away the heavy guilt that makes them feel entirely unworthy of your beautiful, forgiving, and pure affection. They lost you because they were foolish enough to believe the empty promises of a wrong person who never truly cared. You must trust my divine timing, because I am orchestrating a reunion that will heal every single scar on your weary heart. They have tried to distract their mind with busy work, but I keep bringing their thoughts straight back to your gentle smile. The sharp realization that they traded their perfect soulmate for the entirely wrong person is keeping them awake until the morning light. Hold on to my promise just a little longer, because the final blessing I am preparing will completely wash away your lonely tears. I heard your quiet whispers in the middle of the night when you asked me if they would ever finally see the truth. I am answering that prayer right now by showing them the absolute devastation of choosing the wrong person and losing your light. Your long wait is finally coming to an end, so keep your heart open to the miracle I am placing on your path. Jesus says, they are staring at their phone right now, desperately wanting to call you but paralyzed by the fear of your rightful anger. Because they trusted the wrong person, they feel they have permanently lost the right to hold your hand and call you theirs. I am planting seeds of bold courage in their soul so they can face you and finally speak the honest, humble truth. Do you remember that strange dream you had recently where you felt completely lost and alone in a very dark place? That was not your pain, but rather the spiritual echo of your soulmate realizing they lost you to a terrible, wrong person. Stay with me and listen closely, because I am going to explain how to respond when they show up at your front door. I am actively cutting the deep emotional ties that bound your soulmate to the wrong person who led them so far astray. They are feeling a massive weight lift off their chest as they finally accept that losing you was their greatest life mistake. They are crying out for a second chance, and I am preparing your kind spirit to offer them the forgiveness they desperately seek. Every song they hear on the radio right now is a direct message from me, reminding them of the love they blindly discarded. They know they traded a faithful soulmate for a wrong person, and the bitter regret is eating away at their daily peace. Pay close attention to the end of this message, because I will reveal the exact day they will finally break their long silence. You have walked a very lonely road, but I was always walking right beside you and holding your hand through the dark. Your soulmate is currently learning the hard lesson that trusting the wrong person will always lead to a broken, empty, and lost heart. I am building a brand new bridge between your two spirits that no wrong person will ever be able to burn down again. The Lord says, I am placing a deep hunger for absolute truth inside their chest that the wrong person can never even begin to satisfy. They are starving for the genuine affection you gave them, finally realizing that they lost you because of their own blind foolishness. Your gentle soul is the only home they want now, and I am guiding them back to your porch with a repentant heart. When you felt that sudden chill yesterday, it was the exact moment the wrong person finally walked out of their broken life entirely. Your soulmate watched them leave and felt nothing but profound relief, because their soul was already searching for a way back to you. Keep listening to my comforting words, because the ending I have written for your love story is more beautiful than you can imagine. They are practicing their apology in the mirror, trying to find the right words to explain why they trusted the entirely wrong person. They know they lost you through their own fault, and they are begging me to soften your heart before they finally reach out. I am softening your heart right now, replacing your sharp anger with the gentle peace that only my holy presence can fully provide. I want you to let go of the deep resentment you hold toward the wrong person who temporarily stole your soulmate away. That wrong person was simply a harsh lesson your soulmate needed to endure so they would never take your sweet love for granted again. Do not close this message early, because the final instruction I have for you is the exact key to unlocking your shared future. Your soulmate is looking at old photographs of you right now, letting quiet tears fall perfectly upon the glass of their phone screen. They clearly see the tragic mistake of trusting a wrong person, and they realize losing you broke their spirit in two pieces. I am mending their broken spirit piece by piece, ensuring they are entirely whole and ready when they finally return to your life. Jesus says, I know you have felt incredibly foolish for holding on to hope when the whole world told you to just walk away. You were not foolish, my child, because I was the one whispering in your ear that the wrong person would eventually be revealed. Your soulmate now sees the total truth, and they are weeping because they realize how close they came to losing you forever. They are sitting in a crowded room right now, feeling completely isolated because the only person they want to talk to is you. The wrong person made them feel utterly alone, and they finally understand that losing your friendship was the highest price they paid. Listen carefully to my instruction, because the moment they contact you will be sudden and you must be filled with my calm grace. I am sending a cool breeze across your face tonight as a physical sign that their heart is actively turning back toward yours. They have entirely cut off the wrong person, and their only focus is figuring out how to repair the massive damage they caused. Stay with me as I unfold this plan, because the joy coming to your house will erase every single night of bitter weeping. You must stop doubting your own worth, because your soulmate's terrible choice had absolutely nothing to do with your beauty or deep value. They trusted the wrong person because of their own internal brokenness, which I had to painfully expose so I could properly heal it. Now they know they lost a priceless treasure, and they are prepared to spend the rest of their natural life proving their loyalty. They are driving down familiar roads right now, desperately wishing you were sitting in the passenger seat right next to them again. Every mile reminds them that they foolishly chose the wrong person, and losing you has made their entire world feel terribly gray. I am painting their world with bright colors again by turning their steering wheel back in the exact direction of your welcoming home. The Lord says, I am lifting the heavy fog of confusion that the wrong person deliberately placed over your soulmate's eyes during their time of separation. They are gasping for fresh air, finally realizing that losing you was like losing the very oxygen their lungs needed to survive. Your patience has moved my heart, and I am rewarding your steadfast faith with the beautiful reunion you have constantly prayed to see. When they reach out, their voice will shake with deep emotion because they know they have absolutely no right to ask for grace. They are fully aware they trusted the wrong person, and the fear of losing you permanently is making their hands tremble with anxiety. Do not leave before I finish speaking, because I need you to know the exact phrase that will completely calm their terrified heart. I have placed a protective wall around your future together so that no wrong person can ever intrude on your shared joy again. Your soulmate had to experience the harsh coldness of the world to fully appreciate the comforting warmth of your steady, loving presence. They are running toward that warmth right now, leaving behind the freezing shadow of the wrong person who completely broke their fragile trust. You are going to wake up feeling incredibly light tomorrow morning, and that is because I am removing the burden of your waiting. Your soulmate has officially closed the door on the wrong person, perfectly understanding that losing you was the darkest moment of their life. Trust in my steady hand, because I am writing a beautiful conclusion to the painful chapter of separation you have bravely endured. They are telling their closest friends right now about the massive mistake they made when they blindly trusted the entirely wrong person. They openly admit that losing you shattered their entire world, and they are boldly declaring that they want to win you back. I am blessing their honest confession, using their public admission of fault to build a solid foundation of truth for your future relationship. Jesus says, I am silencing the voice of doubt inside your head that constantly tells you they will never actually leave the wrong person behind. They have already left, my child, because the painful realization of losing you finally became too heavy for their tired spirit to carry. Keep holding on to my steady word, because the physical proof of their return is going to arrive much sooner than you currently expect. They are staring at your name in their phone contacts, typing out long messages of apology and then quickly deleting them in fear. They know trusting the wrong person deeply wounded you, and they are terrified that losing you is a permanent sentence they must serve. I am guiding their fingers to finally press send, bringing an end to the agonizing silence that has stretched between your two hearts. You felt a random urge to clean and organize your home yesterday, and that was my spirit preparing your physical space for company. Your soulmate is coming back because they finally see that the wrong person brought nothing but chaos, while you always brought deep peace. Stay focused on my loving voice, because I am about to give you the final measure of strength needed to forgive their past mistakes. The wrong person tried very hard to convince your soulmate that you were not the right match, using wicked lies and cruel manipulation. But the truth of your genuine love could not be hidden, and your soulmate now realizes they lost you to a web of deceit. I am burning that web of deceit to the ground, leaving a clear and open path for them to walk straight back to you. They are sitting quietly in a church pew right now, asking me to forgive them for being so blind to your incredible worth. They recognize that trusting the wrong person was a sin against the love I ordained, and they mourn the fact they lost you. I have forgiven them, and now I am asking you to prepare your own heart to offer that exact same level of total forgiveness. The Lord says, I am placing a sudden, undeniable thought in their mind right now that today is the exact day they must finally contact you. They are tired of hurting because they trusted the wrong person, and they refuse to spend one more day accepting they lost you. You are about to see the glorious manifestation of my divine will as they boldly step forward to claim the love they abandoned. Every tear you cried in secret was gathered in my hands, and I used them to gently wash away the blindness of your soulmate. They can see perfectly now that the wrong person was a terrible illusion, and losing you was a nightmare they desperately want to end. Do not skip ahead, because the beautiful promise I am making to you right now is the anchor for your upcoming season of joy. They are packing away the small gifts the wrong person gave them, throwing them into the trash where those empty lies truly belong. They want absolutely nothing in their life that reminds them of the terrible season where they were foolish enough to lose your heart. I am cleansing their spirit entirely, making them completely new and ready to cherish you the way I always intended them to do. You must stop looking back at the painful memories of the day they walked away to chase after the completely wrong person. That version of your soulmate is entirely dead and gone, replaced by a humble spirit that deeply understands the agony of losing you. Look forward to the bright sunrise I am painting for you, because your days of weeping in lonely isolation are officially over forever. They are currently standing outside, looking up at the night sky and begging me to send a sign that you will eventually forgive them. They know they lost you because they trusted a wrong person who lied to them, and their heart is completely shattered with deep remorse. I am sending a shooting star across their vision right now, confirming to their hopeful spirit that your gentle heart is ready to heal. Jesus says, I am wrapping my loving arms around you right now, taking away the heavy anxiety you feel in your stomach about their eventual return. You do not need to worry about the wrong person anymore, because your soulmate has realized that losing you was a tragic, avoidable mistake. Rest easily in my divine embrace, because the battle for your soulmate's heart has already been fought and I have secured the final victory. They are holding a simple pen in their hand right now, trying to write a letter to explain how completely wrong they were. They want to physically document their deep regret for trusting the wrong person, ensuring you know how much they hate that they lost you. Listen closely to the quiet whispers of my spirit, because I will tell you exactly when to walk to your mailbox to find it. I am pulling the heavy curtain of deception completely back so your soulmate can clearly see the immense damage the wrong person secretly caused. They are weeping loudly because they realize their own foolishness is exactly what caused them to lose the purest love they ever encountered. I am turning their loud weeping into a quiet determination to spend every single day making up for the pain they unjustly caused you. You have noticed a specific bird visiting your window recently, and that is a direct messenger from me reminding you to stay completely hopeful. Your soulmate is watching the exact same type of bird, realizing that nature itself is telling them they made a mistake losing you. Do not lose your steady faith now, because the climax of this long journey of healing is just a few short moments away. They are completely exhausted from trying to pretend that the wrong person ever made them truly happy or brought them any real, lasting peace. They finally admit that their soul has been starving ever since they lost you, and they are desperately craving your kind, gentle words. I am setting a beautiful table of reconciliation for both of you, where you will feast on the joy of a fully restored bond. The Lord says, I am actively blocking every single attempt